everyone, welcome back to Danielle's Decor. Today I'm going to be working on a centerpiece for my kitchen table. I'm trying to get my tablescape done for the home tour, which I'm hoping to have up by Friday of this week. I had to kind of push it back a couple days. I wanted to have it done Thursday, but like I said, I had to push it back a couple days. I ordered some stuff last week and it won't be in until Thursday, so I'm gonna have to try to get that Thursday during the day, do my home tour Thursday in the afternoon, and have it up for you guys on Friday. It's been a crazy week around here. So I wanted to kind of work on the table here in the kitchen, and it's a small little round table, so I can't do something really big as far as the centerpiece, but I just wanted something, you know, a little different, a little pretty. And I'm kind of down to like my last little bit of picks. I've managed to use everything, and then I buy more and I use those, and I don't want to have to go buy anymore. I'm done buying Christmas decor. I'm gonna work on Christmas presents. So we're gonna kind of use my little Mod Podge leftover pieces that I have down here and see if we can pull something together. So give me a second and I'll pull you guys down and show you what I'm doing. Be right back. Okay, now I got you guys turned down here. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start with just an old charger, and it's all scratched and kind of dinged, but that's okay. And then I have just a little glass vase like this that I'm gonna use to build my stuff on. Well, I'm gonna start with my handy dandy little sticky dots, and I just want to put a couple of these on the base of this because I don't want this to slide around on that charger, and if I don't sticky dot it down, it's gonna move and it's gonna drive me crazy. So we're just gonna throw a couple of these on the bottom. That way it stays right there on the charger. I'm telling y'all, I use these little sticky dots for everything. So let's get this over here, and I'm gonna kind of make sure that it's centered and in the right spot. There. That way that's not going nowhere. Awesome. Okay. So let me get these out of the way. I'm gonna take two of these. These are the little dollar greenery picks. Well, they're $1.99 from Hobby Lobby, and 50% off makes them $1. So I have two of these, and I have them bent, and I made sure that I kind of bent them and shaped them so that they would go into one another to make a ring like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of lay them around each other like that and make a little ring around this. And I'm going to take one of these little back pieces right here, and I'm just going to wrap that around this end of this one and kind of tie those together so that they don't come apart. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do it over here on this side. And I want to make sure that I kind of pull this in tight because I want it to sit up around this and not too far away from it. So I want to make sure that I get them pulled tight in around each other. And then I'm just going to kind of fluff to fill that little spot where I tied it in with the other one. But I'm going to put some other stuff in there, so I think it'll be okay. I'm going to kind of make a little hole right here, if y'all can see that, because I have these little poinsettias that I got from Walmart that I know I'm going to want to sit one to the front and one to the back. So I'm making a little spot for that. And these are the little poinsettias that I was talking about, just like that with the buffalo plaid. And these were $1.48 from Walmart. So super cheap. Let me cut the tag off of this. And they have the little clip on there so you can clip it. And I want to get this, I want to clip it in tight. Up against this glass like that. So I have one here, so I'm going to go to the other side, and I kind of want them, you know, kind of catty corner from each other. So we're going to clip that one in. And I want them to sit kind of back inside that greenery a little bit, like that. So, because that's going to be the front, it's going to sit more to the side than directly in the front when I put my stuff in there. So I'm going to take some of this little buffalo snow. I've got a bunch of this. I use it every year and I buy more, and then when I dump it back out, I just dump it into Ziploc bags until the next year. I'm not sure how much I want to put down in here, but we'll just put that in there for now, and if I need more later I can add it. So I have a couple ideas of what I want to put in here, but I want to get this done first before I decide which way I want to go with the center. So I have 2 of these little picks like this from Hobby Lobby. They were $1.49 and 50% off, so they were a good price. So I'm going to pop the tags off them, and we're going to stick these in here and kind of spread them out a little bit. I want them to be as big as they're supposed to be. I want them fluffed and looking nice. And then these are going to go in this side over here. I want one right here, like that. And I want one to go in on the other side, directly across from that one. So try to keep my greenery going the way that it's supposed to. So that way it'll just give it a little bit of something around those flowers. So I have that, and then I have 2 like this. These are from Hobby Lobby as well. These were $1.99 and 50% off, so made them like $1. Get these tags off of here. They don't make it easy to get these tags off of these little pieces here, and they're kind of, I guess, more of the iced or candied looking, but we're gonna pull all these little springy things out and kind of fluff these up. Okay, now this one, I think I'm going to slip kind of coming out that way from the side of that flower, and then I'll do the same with the other one over here on this side. And I kind of want to make sure that they look about the same on each side. Like that. Got a mess going already. So there's that side, and I want to mimic the side over here. So now that we have that, I have just a couple little pine cones that I kind of wanted to wedge in there as well. And I'm trying to make sure that what I do to one side, I do to the other so that they match. And then I have just a couple little berry pieces. Now I'm kind of into my scrap pieces that I have left, so there's not really a whole lot more that I'm going to do in this. I'm just going to throw some little red berries on this side And then I'm gonna throw some red berries on the other side, kind of coming out from behind that pine cone. And then I have a bunch of this. I'll have a couple of these. Green sage pick is what they're called. It's kind of got a little bit of a sparkle to it. So I have some pieces. I thought I might kind of come in and just fill in more of like the solid green spots, just to bring a little bit of that kind of iced look to it. So I'm gonna put some in over here. Throw some down here. Just kind of peeking out the bottom. And really, I'm liking how that's looking. I think that's really pretty. Let me see if I can pick this up. Kind of give you guys a better look. Just kind of simple. So I might need just a couple more things, maybe right in here, in this little spot. So let me take a little bit more of this greenery. And let's throw some kind of back here, spilling out over top of that plate. But like I said, I don't want a bunch. There's not a whole lot of room between where this is going to sit and the charger plates are going to sit for the table. So I need to kind of keep it in a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter. And I was thinking about this in the center. Instead of a traditional candle, I was thinking something like that would be kind of pretty. The little church. It does kind of blend. It's a little hard to see. I might even take some fairy lights and run some fairy lights down inside that snow. If you just wrap them up inside and cover them up with the snow, they look really pretty. And it kind of gives that snow a dull light. And then you can just, if you get the timered ones, you can just bury the battery pack and everything down underneath of the snow. And it just kind of lights that up. Let me flatten this out a little bit better. But I had a candle just in case, but I really liked the church just because it was different. So, and this is one of those little Dollar Tree ornaments. So, I'm thinking I might leave it like that. I had thought about, I have some of this houndstooth ribbon, and I thought about just taking a couple little pieces and just kind of tucking in here and there. And I know it probably looks a little crazy with the red and black buffalo plaid, but there's a method to my madness. So let me go ahead and I'm going to try and see how that will look. If it doesn't look right, we can always just take it back out, but you'll never know until you try. So I'm just folding this ribbon, folding it once and then folding it twice. And I want my front loop to be a little bit shorter than my back loop, so that when I pull them apart, this one kind of stands up a little bit taller. So I'm going to pinch them together, and I'm going to take my floral wire, and I'm just going to cut a little piece of floral wire and wrap it around this ribbon. And kind of tie that off. Make a little cheater bow. Just a couple little loops. And then I'm going to cut this back one I'm gonna cut it short because I don't want 2 tails, I just want 1. So I just want the 3 little pieces like that. And then I kind of wrap this tail of this wire around here to kind of hold my end like that. I had wanted it to kind of come out by the bow over here. We can wedge that down in there. Now, I'm not gluing any of this stuff down because after Christmas, most of this I'll just take apart and, you know, we'll use these little pieces next year. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that wire and wrap that wire right around there. Aha! I know it looks kind of bright because of the dark poinsettia, but in my tablescape, in my plates, and things like that that I'm going to be using, I'm mixing the buffalo plaid with the houndstooth because I like both of the colors and the patterns. So, and believe it or not, it looks a lot better together than what you would think. So we are going to make it work. So I'm going to make another one for this side. I know sometimes you see a lot of patterns all thrown together and it looks a little crazy, but as long as you stay within the general colors, you can mix patterns together and they do look really cute. Cut this one off. Needs to be a little bit tighter. Okay. So I'm going to turn this around. And because this one's over here on this side, this one's going to be over here on that side. Pull that out. And I left my wire kind of hanging long off that, and I'm going to wrap that wire around this little piece of greenery so that it holds that ribbon in there where I want it to be. Let me try. I might try one more piece of ribbon right here and then one back over on that side, just to bring a little bit more of this pattern on here. If it doesn't look right, we can always take it back out. It's not a big deal. So let's just make our 2 little loops. And I'm not measuring this, I'm just kind of guessing. I know I don't want them very big. So I'll take that. And try to wedge that wire in that piece down in here. Just to kind of give it a little bit more of that ribbon. So Now we're going to come over here to the other side, and I'm going to do another one right here in this little spot. Okay, now that we got the other one over here, I think that's really all I'm going to do to this. The thing's kind of sliding out. Let me wedge that in there a little tighter. But I think that's about it. That's kind of the back of it. I'm kind of around here. This will be the front, like that, with it kind of to the side, and the little church sitting in the middle. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. So I'm going to bring this up close so that you guys can take a look at it. I love how this turned out, and for just a few little scrap pieces and pulling together what little things that I had left, I think it turned out really cute. So let me kind of come over here closer to you guys and give you a better look. I had a little candle, but the candle just did not look right. I love the little church in there, and it's kind of got the little pops of the black and white along with the red and black. And I like that the little church has the greenery with the little red on it. And then we can kind of turn this way like that. And then on the back side, you know, we kind of have the same thing mimicking the front. And I call this the front because of the way the church faces. But it'll sit in the center of the table and you'll see it all the way around. But I'm loving it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is all I have for today, and I just want to say thank you for your comments and all your support and everything. My channel's been growing like crazy, so welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so glad to have you guys here, and I really appreciate all you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.